This message comes to you from King's Church Wirral, UK. We hope that as you listen, you will be encouraged, blessed and inspired. So as has been said, we are influencers wherever we are, and that includes where our building currently is in Victoria Fields. But the question is, what influence are we in our community? What influence do we want to be in our local community here? As we look at GPS and assessing where we are currently at, so over the last few years, we have done door knocking to tell people about what we have got coming up. We've been really intentional about door knocking because we want to get to know people in our local community. And I know some people say to me, can't we just put the leaflet through the door? But actually door knocking, you get a face to a name of the person who lives at that house. And opportunities arise in conversation to talk to people, to pray with people. And they also get to know our face here at King's Church as well. For 2 years, we've given out hampers at Christmas to bless people who have done a lot in their community or people who are struggling, and we've been able to bless them with a hamper. Last Christmas, you might remember, we had a time where everyone brought chocolate tubs in, and we got over 100 chocolate tubs, which was incredible. Thank you to everyone who donated. And we were able to go out to all our local area and give them a tub of chocolate. And with it was a Christmas card wishing them a Merry Christmas, but also inviting them to our carol service that was going on here. And you know what? We saw a number of people coming from our local community come to our carol service, which was great. And again, to get to meet us and for us to get to know them. That was really encouraging. We've also put on family fun days in the summer, which have helped bring the community together. And you know what? We've seen 300, 400 people come in on those days. Again, coming through our gate, getting that opportunity to get to know our local community. At Christmas, we've held story time with Santa at a ridiculously cheap ticket price to what anywhere else charges, because we want to bless the people in our local community. We want to show them what it is to be part of Kingdom. Now, you might not go along with Santa, but the event is not about Santa. But you know, rather like Paul said to the Corinthians, to the Jews I became like a Jew to win the Jews. To those under the law, I became like one under the law, though I am myself not under the law, so as to win those under the law. To those not having the law, I became like one not having the law, though I am not free from God's law, but am under Christ's law, so as to win those not having the law. To the weak, I became the weak to win the weak. I have become all things to all people, so that by all possible means I might save some. You know what? Those Christmas events, amazing opportunity again to get to know our local community, to bless our local community, to do good. So as well as the one-off events we have during the year, we have regular TOTS group held at the building twice a week, where we get to see a huge number of families coming in and being blessed by getting to play with toys, but also being blessed by the people that are working in the TOTS group, having those great conversations with people and being there for people in a time of their life where they might need help. You know, we are called to bring Kingdom wherever we are. We are called to be a Kingdom community, and we want to bring Kingdom not just in our immediate circle of friends, family, neighbours, but also to where we have been placed as a church. A community for community. But what type of community are we inviting people into? As I mentioned last week, the church is a family. But the challenge is, do we relate as a family with one another? If it was your child coming along, your grandchild, your nephew, your nieces, your grandparents coming in, how would you want them to be welcomed? Would you sit by them? Would you buy them a drink? Would you introduce them to other people so that they're not on their own after the meeting? But are we doing that for anybody that is coming in from our local community into the church? There are so many lonely people who are broken, people who don't know what it might look like to be part of a family that love one another. But we have to play our part in that, in living the way of kingdom, choosing to love, to forgive, to accept, to not judge, but coming alongside and welcoming them into our lives and our friendships. And you know what? At times, this requires us to be a little bit uncomfortable. It requires us, maybe if you're not naturally someone who likes to go up and speak to someone because maybe you do, shy. But sometimes it's just that uncomfortable thing of stepping out the boat and being prepared to go and say hello, being prepared to invite someone into your friendship group, being prepared, as Ben has just said, to invite someone into your home. So where are we going? This year, we are wanting to continue to build our relationships that we have made in our community. We are wanting to continue to bless them and show them the kingdom. We are now in our community, we know people that are living in our community, which is great. We know their names, we know some of the situations that they're facing, we've been praying with them. This is a really exciting time. We want the people of our local community to come to know God, to be set free from anything that oppresses them or has locked them up. We want to see breakthrough. We want to see our community be part of our family community here at Kings, to find their home with us and to know what it is to be part of the kingdom. Don't we? We want breakthrough in our community. So how do we get there, and will you be part of it? Because as we said on week 1 of the vision, we are the church, and this is what we as the church are doing. Let's not have an opt-out mentality, but rather a yes mentality. Number 1, prayer. It's been mentioned every week, but it is vital. It is foundational to all that we do. Prayer is the key to breakthrough in our community. And you know what? It's been really exciting for those who are on Zoom, as we've been praying for our community, as we've been praying the different things that have been happening at different times. It's been really exciting to just see God answering prayer. Just an encouragement out there. If you're not on Zoom, get on Zoom. Great opportunity. Got a number of sessions in the week. We can never pray too much for our community because it is vital and it is so in line with God's heart for the lost. His heart is that all will come to know him, no matter their background, no matter their experiences. He wants every person to know him. Therefore, our hearts should care about the lost and praying for the people in our community. Obviously further afield, but I'm focusing on our local community, praying for them that they will come to know God. We have been placed here for a reason. Sign up. We've got all the sign-up sheets at the back that have been going on over the week. Sign up for the prayer walking. Let's get out into our community and pray for them. If that is too physically straining, choose a house, choose a street in our area and pray for them. Commit to praying for them every day. Pray for our TOTS group. Pray for our team who works so diligently every single week. Get involved. Pray, but get involved. If you are able to, get involved. Again, with our King's Tots, it is a small team and they work so hard, but it'll be great to have more people involved in there. Come and just chat with people as they come in, or choose, if you like being practical, jobs can be given, but get involved. Also, we're looking for a team of people with ideas for ways we can continue to build relationships with the people in our community. I know there are some people in this room who have a real heart to do more in our area. Please sign up. Let's get a team together, because you know what? When you're a part of a team, it generates fresh ideas and you sort of go off one another and be like, yeah, that's great. So yeah, If you've got a heart, join the team. You know what? If you're thinking, I don't know really if I have, join the team, be part of it. Join anyway, yeah. We'll have the whole church there, brilliant. But yeah, and it's just, yeah, a great opportunity. But thirdly, you know what? When we put something on, when we go door knocking, get involved. And not to sound harsh, but it is often the same group of people who will go door knocking, a small group of people who will go door knocking. And again, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. I know it is hard to walk and knock on someone's door and say hello to someone that you might never have met before. But you know what? This year, bringing change. Bring a change in your life this year. Sign up to what we're doing and be part of it. It comes back to the question, what influence do you want to be in our community? Because it requires all of us. Not just a handful, but it requires all of us if we want to make an impact in our community. Get involved with the fun day events or whatever it is that our team of people is going to come up with ideas. Be there, be part of it. Even if you can't physically stand and do something, or even if for whatever reason, just being there is great. Do we care about our local community? Do we want to see people set free and coming into all that God has for them? Do we want to see people added to our community? We want to see growth from those here, being added to our community here. So let's encourage one another to get involved. If you, for any reason, struggle, get your mates and say, I need help doing this. Will you come along and help me in this? This year we said about seeing a maturing of the body, and as we function as part of the body, we will grow. As we step out of our comfort zones, we will grow. So let's take our part in the body of Christ in reaching our community, and as we do, the body guaranteed will be strengthened. We hope that you've been blessed by this message. If you have any questions or comments, please contact us at www.kingschurchwirral.co.uk.